Hi, I'm Lisa Greenfield with Truth in Hand, and it's time for your Daily Tarot. This is the week of January 15th through the 22nd, 2017, and we have a week that starts off with some surprises, some secrets being revealed, and then rolls into a sweet ending. But before we get too far into that, I did want to let you know, if you visit me at truthinhand.com, there's a way for you to get a sample online reading, my gift to you, along with insights on tarot and astrology that can help you make some decisions in your life. It's some of my favorite tools. All right, ready for the week? Now we start the card of the week as our overarching theme to really help tie all the individual days together. So what you want to do is remember this week the Three of Bows, which is, by the way, fulfillment. Hello, we like that. Is that way that we're tying everything together. So you're going to see some fulfillment this week through each individual day as it progresses. And it starts off right off the bat with the second three in a row, which always means that there's a choice to be made. And it's the Three of Arrows, but it's reversed. Good news. Hello. So we're turning jealousy and tears and delay, which are often associated with this card, upside down. And what I love about that is Mars is conjunct Chiron today, and it's opposing the moon. So actions are really giving you information about what this started last August 24th, 2016. So now you can see where all of these delays have brought you to this place where you've had to speak up for yourself. You've had to, yes, you've been disappointed and hurt. Chiron always means there's wounds. And it's no accident these are the tears and sorrow card, Three of Arrows, jealousy and tears and sorrow. This is where you start to see where all of that has actually given you more than it's taken from you. But you have a choice. Is that the way you're going to interpret this? And then by the end of the day, we move into this really sweet space where we can start to put that story on a firm foundation. And then we roll into Tuesday and we've got the Green Woman, and she's reversed. Now, this is one of the best cards in the deck. This is endless abundance flowing to you. But with this card reversed and what the aspects are for today, it's very much Jupiter is opposing Eris, which is Jupiter's the expansion planet. Eris is the strife and the conflict. So for this, with Green Woman reversed, it's very much about where can you be a source of abundance for other people? Where can you, with the progress that you've made, be generous with other people? Because we've got the moon in Libra square Mercury in Capricorn, which can be very much about where you try and keep the peace at all costs or where you try and get it perfect. With Mercury in Capricorn, you can be really picky about getting things right. So it's very much about that seesaw of this is not about getting it right perfect so that you save yourself discord. This is about letting any disagreements that come up show you where you can stand up for yourself gently, nourishing yourself and strength, to say, this is what's best for me. I get that it's not best for you. And you'll have a chance to demonstrate that today. I can almost guarantee it, or at least support somebody else through being in that place where what's opposite you, what disagrees with you can serve you. It can expand your point of view, and there can be a way to connect through it. Your job is to feel your way through, all right? What's good for you and what's good for the other person. And you get some help with that. The aspects are there. And so, yeah, it's very much, we've got a Mars-Jupiter quincunx. So it's like sometimes you'll do the right thing and sometimes it'll kick up more strife, which may bring up your tension. But trust it, ride it out, all right? Learn from it, and remember, be the abundance that's flowing to other people today. And then we move into Wednesday, and we've got the King of Stones. Now, what I love about this is we've got the Libra moon opposing Uranus. So this is where, but with the King of Stones, this is a very grounding, solid influence. And it's not about quick decisions, but it's about big payoffs. So for long-term investment, this is where you want to invest in, that better story about what you're doing, what other people are doing. They're not out to make your life difficult any more than you're out to make their life difficult. Most people really aren't. We're just doing our day. So you get a chance to really ground that today and see where It's like, even if we want things maybe a little bit differently or we want to do it a little bit differently, there's more that connects us than divides us, and you can put a firm foundation down. Sweet, right? And then we move into Thursday and we've got the Wanderer. Hello. Now we've got Sun Moon square today. So with the Wanderer, this is very much about trusting your gut, taking the leap of faith. Our moon is where we're connected and we like the status quo. The sun is where we can be bolder and more adventurous. And with this card, there's always an adjustment with a square. It's not always a comfortable one, but it's like you got to color outside the lines a little bit. So it's like let the first couple of days that were startling and revealed more of what that story is that's been going on since last August. Today's a day to put that on a firm foundation too. Trust your gut. And again, hold the duality, what's good for you and what's good for other people, and find the middle ground there. That's where you're really, really strong and you really grow today. And now we move into Friday, and interestingly enough, we've got easy aspects, but the card is the Eight of Arrows, which typically means that you're only as stuck as you think you are. And in this card, it's struggle. So it's like this is where you start to see we've got Mercury in a nice aspect with Pallas Athene. So we can start to strategize where we've put ourselves in prison and how we get ourselves out. And there's an easy pathway out. And it's really good to know, and you'll feel it. Feel your way through. If you catch yourself getting caught in a loop and it's like, remember, there's an easier way out, and try that. Whatever's easy, if it's easy, take it easy. And if it's easy, take it again. Okay, and we roll into Saturday and we've got the King of Bows. Okay, now we've got Moon trine Mars, which is really, this is where your actions and those inner needs for security line up much more easily today. So you can take everything that's gone on through the week and really understanding, because remember, Mars has been in a cycle since last August. So it's like you can really start to see where to line up. You know, it just took time this week to get to that place, but this is like the key in the lock going click. So today it's really about seeing how those two work together. And it's like, big exhale out. So it's not as difficult as it's felt. It is a big challenge and you're up to it. And more than that, you can start to see where practice is making it more muscle memory for you. Okay. And we move into Sunday and we've got the Knight of Stones. Now, this is a pretty easy aspect today. In fact, there's only one aspect, and it's the Moon square Neptune, just as you're falling asleep that night, which the Neptune is where we're connected, and the Moon is our fears. So it's like, again, this is where watch out for the stories that you tell yourself where you've been given too little, or you've given too much to stay in harmony with the people that you love. It's really about trust yourself, trust what you've done this week, let it all land, and know that the stones are slow moving, and this night is the slowest of them. So it's like, just let those steps integrate. You are doing a great job. All right? I'm Lisa Greenfield. Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you next time.